know, we've been paying for a long time, haven't we? Too long. I remember in 1994, there was this little thing called NAFTA. Do you remember that? They started exporting our jobs overseas. And you started to see the upper Midwest lose its industrial base. And we started to enter this period that we are now at the climax of. And there was some resistance to NAFTA, wasn't there? There was a little bit of a wave of resistance, and people said enough. They said enough. Enough. They said enough. They said enough. And then, a couple years later, the governor of this state decided it would be a good idea to give the corporations control over welfare and to profit off of pushing poor families out into the street. And people, they gathered together, and there were waves of resistance, and they began to say, enough! They said enough! Enough! And then a couple years later, they got together in Seattle, and they said, we are going to create a global institution that will govern all our countries and that will make the world safe for the profits of multinational corporations. And in Seattle, we said, enough! We said enough! Enough! And you know, we won that time. We won. It felt good, didn't it? And here, now, today, we have a governor who has said that he is going to make it impossible for us to say enough ever again. He is trying to take away our ability to organize, to associate, to build a labor movement in the state of Wisconsin, to organize those who are unorganized. And now he has gone further. And this past week, he has declared war on working people, on poor people, on young people. And today, we are here to say, enough! We're here to say, enough already! Enough! This is a wave of resistance that has crossed the globe. People know about this wave. They know that Wisconsin is in the front lines and that we are going to win. We are Wisconsin, and we are winning. I want to thank all of you for coming out here today, because this movement is about organized labor. I am a member of the American Federation of Teachers. But it's not just about our rights as workers to organize and to advocate in our own interests. It's also about the poor families in Wisconsin who are under attack, who will be pushed over the edge. Over 1 million people in the state of Wisconsin that this administration and Wisconsin Manufacturers and Commerce want to push over the edge so that they can squeeze a little bit more value, a few more profits from those of us who have nothing left to give. And so we are building a movement in the state of Wisconsin that includes the organized and the unorganized, the poor and the middle class, and even some of the wealthy, small business people, farmers, students, youth, elders, the disabled. All of Wisconsin is coming together today to say, enough! 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 This is going to be a long struggle. Don't anybody think that this movement is going to win in a matter of days or weeks, and there will be setbacks. Sisters and brothers, there will be setbacks in the weeks and months ahead. But if we stick with it, if we continue to organize in every community in this state, whether it's Dodgeville or Rhinelander or Superior or Racine or Waniwak, wherever you come from, if we keep on building this movement and we keep on diversifying our movement and use every tactic, every tool in the toolbox, we will win.